Okay, here we go. Hi, welcome to Colorado Brew Talk. I'm Mike.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Jared.
And here we are for our alt beer tasting. As we explained a little earlier, Jerry and I both brewed an alt beer for a club competition. And he made one. Jerry, do you want to talk about your recipe? How much Munich did we say you had in yours?
I went a little bit more malty, I think. It's 4 pounds of Munich. It's 5 3/4 pounds of the German Pils, a little bit of Vienna malt, and a little bit of Carafa too, just traces of that. You know?
Yeah, it seemed like most of the recipes we saw, there are two styles. One had a lot more Munich and one had less. He brewed the one with more Munich. Mine was about 66% Pilsner and then 16% Munich and a couple specialty grains. Jerry got a hold of the Dusseldorf Ale strain, which is, WLP 036. And I got a hold of the Kolsch Ale Yeast, which is WLP 029. So we have four beers to drink. Jerry's cheating. He's not going to waste his last good beer on us. And I say we dive in and we can talk about the characteristics of it while we go. What do you guys say?
Which one do you want to do first?
Yep.
I'll let Jesse pick.
No, I'm not going to do that. Let's do...
I say we do the same. Do we want to do the same yeasts and then, or the same malt bills with the different yeasts?
Let's do the same yeast first.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do Mike's Dusseldorf first.
Okay. Mike's Dusseldorf, and then Jerry's all fear the alt beer.
Fear the alt beer.
So now Dusseldorf is supposed to be a traditional alt beer style yeast. Whoa!
Yeah, there's a little foamy there coming out the bottle.
No kidding, I wasn't expecting it.
Hey, Mike.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to partake.
Dude.
Oh, no.
If you look.
Was that broken just now, or?
Yeah, just when I tried to uncap it, it cracked open. So you guys, let me know.
Okay, actually, I need to run up, grab some paper towels. I'll be right back.
Oh.
A double disaster right off the bat.
I've never had that happen before. That's kind of... I mean, I've had this beer before, so it was good. I liked it.
Well, at least you remember the beer then. Yeah. So you can talk about it. So it is a little foamy out the bottle. It's a little hazy, a little cloudy in there though. It's other than that, I mean, it's a pretty color. There's Mike.
So certainly seems carbonated. If Mike had a mishap and yours is like that.
This is a good inch of foam on the top.
Man, you'd think I'd be a pro by now and have paper towels at the ready.
I actually do have them at the ready, but it wasn't intentional.
Man, so yours was a little over. Okay, so Mike loses points on carbonation. Too carbonated.
Too carbonated. Now mine could be too carbonated too. We'll have to see.
Yeah, well, actually, my bottle's foamed up from here all the way up.
Oh yeah, well, I got a good couple inches of foam here too.
Very nice. Okay, and then Jerry's beer, if I can get my chair to move, is the red cap. Let me get a glass ready. His isn't going to be over carb, though. Only mine will be.
No.
Look at that. It's not foaming up or nothing.
Wow, that one's like super full too, Jerry. That was like up to here.
Nice.
Nice levels of carbonation on it. That is Jerry's. Okay. Nice malty aroma on it. Hey, that's pretty good, Jerry. Well done.
Thank you. I was pleased.
It tastes pretty good. The hops are definitely there, and they carry through, but I get the malt in the background of it.
Yeah, it's not as malty as I was expecting.
Oh, you know what? I think that's mine. I think I mixed the glasses up. No, it's still delicious. Yeah, it's not as hoppy as mine. I think mine's a little hoppier, and I kind of get a lot more of the hop flavor at the end. But
Right.
yours has it's nice and smooth.
Getting a little something at the end. Almost like it's a little warm. It's a little hot. I don't know. It's good though. I like it.
Yeah, on Mike's here, I'm getting kind of that, almost that booziness at the end.
Yeah, yeah. And it's not very pronounced. It's just a little bit, at least on yours.
Mm-hmm.
Which I like in beer, so that's at least I'm growing.
Yeah, and I agree with you on mine. It is a little boozy at the end. So, and I think I had a pretty normal fermentation.
Mm-hmm.
I had temperature control for. Actually, my strategy was I had two of them, each in 1 gallon fermenters,
Right.
and I had a temperature probe on one, and the other one I was just hoping it was about the same.
Right.
So, yeah. Although I'll tell you what, it was a pain in the butt to bottle because there's so much hops in the carboy. It kept clogging up the auto siphon. And, it's only a little 1 gallon carboy.
Right.
So, yeah.
And I kegged mine and keg conditioned it and then bottled out of the keg.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm really liking the keg conditioning now. I'm starting to do that with almost all of my brewers.
As a matter of fact, I recently got a tap faucet. Well, you're at Cogstone when I bought it from.
Yeah.
What was that guy's name, Jesse?
John.
John, yeah, from John. Sorry, John, I'm terrible with names. But I bought a little Perlick thing that goes in the end of the faucet with a long tube on it. And I'm hoping to use that for bottling rather than, I've been using a Cobra tap, picnic tap, and just jamming a rack and cane in it. But I keep breaking the picnic taps. I keep, putting little cracks in them, and it overcarbs everything. But in this case, my beer was bottle conditioned.
Right.
Well, should we crack open the other two?
Yeah.
Let's see. So here's my Kolsch alt. I got a glass at the ready.
You know what I did? I just drank your Kolsch alt, the Kolsch alt.
Oh, did you really?
I just drank. I totally messed that up.
So this one's a little highly carbonated too. So be careful when you're opening that bottle.
Yeah. So now I got to be careful opening this the Dusseldorf bottle since I mixed them up there.
Yeah, that one is.
Oh, here it comes.
Whoa.
So I will say one thing is I individually carbed each of these bottles with corn sugar. So it's, you get a funnel and you dump in
this is a happy bottle.
It's like, drink me.
Yeah, this is much more carbonated than the Kolsch one. You're right. It's still
I got the same from yours.
It's still coming. Oh. There.
Hey, I'll tell you, be careful when you open Jerry's too.
Oh yeah. Now these I will say my Kolsch yeast one was that was not keg conditioned. That was bottle conditioned. So,
yeah, that explains that one. Holy mackerel. I filled my glass, and this is what I got.
Yeah, so.
Oh, my goodness.
So lesson number 1 is the alt beer, when bottle conditioned, is highly carbonated.
Yeah.
Yep, mine's doing it too.
What does the style guide have to say about carbonation? Let's look at this.
I'm sure it says there should be some.
I don't remember what.
I don't remember reading effervescent. Hang on, I need more paper towels. I'll be back.
Oh my goodness, this is just.
Now I got a lot of. Holy cow! This thing is just not. Look at this.
Is that yours?
Yeah. And it's doing the same thing that Mike's did. Mike's is over by the sink doing the same thing.
Here comes.
There you go. Happy bottles.
Okay.
Smells good.
Yeah, mine's still going. It's still coming out of the glass.
You know, part of me wonders, because I know these bottles were sitting out. I mean, they've been sitting out of the fridge for at least, I don't know, 20 minutes. Maybe more. Maybe close to 30 minutes they've been sitting outside of the fridge. And I wonder if, because they've warmed up, if that causes them to be more volatile when you pop them open. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. I would think the yeast would only eat as much sugar as they could.
I pulled mine out of the
But
fridge.
certainly a decent theory.
Just before.
Right. What's that, Jesse? You just pulled yours out?
Yeah, I just pulled mine out. So I don't know if that has much of a bearing.
Okay, this is Jerry's Dusseldorf.
All right. Yeah, so which one are we drinking now?
I'm sorry, this is Jerry's Kolsch. Okay.
Now,
Wait, I got it straight. My Dusseldorf, Jerry's Dusseldorf, my Kolsch, Jerry's Kolsch. Okay.
Now, your Dusseldorf, at least the way it poured on mine, it seems a lot lighter, but it could just be, I just wonder if it's the bottle. There's a lot of yeast in there.
Yeah, there is a lot of sediment in there. Oh, there's a crazy amount of sediment in there.
In which one?
In my Dusseldorf. I don't know if you can see it in the video.
You can see, yeah, look at the side of my glass where it foamed up. Look at all that got left behind.
Yeah. And remember, I did say I was hoping I didn't give you one of the ones that had a lot of trub in it.
Yeah, this one's got a lot of trub.
Yeah, that was, I think I've sworn off of fermenting 1 gallon batches after this because it was just so hard to get them in a bottle.
That's good enough. I'll tell you though, I just brewed this Tripel this weekend and I had a whole gallon of extra wort at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And I put it in, you remember the old Mr. Beer fermenter that I had? I put it in that. And the way that thing is constructed is the yeast is going to sit in this, it's almost like a little trough at the bottom where that yeast will settle. And this fermenter has like a little bottling spigot that's, above that little trough. And so when I set that thing, I'll be able to bottle right out of that and keep all that yeast settled at the bottom of that. So I'm hoping, and that's just going to be a 1 gallon thing. And I'm hoping that way I avoid, the trub on a small batch like that.
Yeah, I've got a 3 gallon fermenter and it's the same way. The bottling spigot, you can turn it and inside there's a little nozzle and you can keep that above the trub.
Right.
But yeah, I did not realize the Kolsch was going to be that bad. I can see just a ton of stuff in it.
Yeah, look at this one.
Yeah.
But this is the Dusseldorf. Because your Kolsch.
I'm sorry, yeah, that's my Dusseldorf.
Yeah, because your Kolsch came out really well, and this is.
Yeah, the Kolsch looks okay.
Which is funny because your Kolsch, Mike, after I opened it, I only had like that much beer. The rest was foam. So I'm getting a lot of sediment in mine, but it's tasty sediment.
I think it's, bottle to bottle, one bottle to the next, it's hit or miss. That's the one thing I don't like about bottling right off of the fermenter. And when I keg them, I do have one of those beer guns, that I can use to, you push it through the beer gun out of the keg with CO2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see what I've been doing lately is I took a racking cane and kind of cut an angle on the bottom, and I put it through a cork, and then I push it into the bottle, tap faucets in the top, and then the cork sits on the top of the bottle. I kind of vent it as it goes, but I don't know if that's really necessary or not. I've listened to a lot of people, and they say they just fill straight from the tap. Just go to like 5 psi.
Right.
Okay, so what do we think of the Kolsch's? If you got amine in your glass,
your Kolsch was the first one I was drinking, I guess. I still on that one. There was a little booze at the end, but you know what? It was growing on me the more I drank it. So it was really nice. Let's see. Let me hold it up to my Kolsch because I haven't sipped this thing yet. I feel like my Kolsch just isn't as complex as far as the maltiness as the others. And I don't know.
Oh, well, I guess I should be tasting your Kolsch next to your Dusseldorf. I think the hop bitterness carries through better on the Kolsch than it does on the Dusseldorf.
Right.
And the Dusseldorf just gives me it makes me think it's smooth. There's no harshness to it. It's nice and round.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying I don't like the Kolsch.
Yeah. I feel that way. I mean, I think the Dusseldorf, of my two, the Dusseldorf just kind of, it made me think that the Kolsch one just kind of sucked because I was enjoying the Dusseldorf so much. And I don't know if I kind of think it's because of the lower temperature fermentation. It reminded me just more of a lager, more of a Vienna lager type beer. It was closer to that than the Kolsch came out to be. And I do think that was because of the temperature, the lower fermentation temperature.
Yeah, that can certainly be the case. Now, on my Kolsch, I kind of get the hop bitterness a lot more prominently than I do in the Dusseldorf one as well. So that could just be an attribute of the yeast.
So one thing I will say about the Kolsch's is that they have more of a floral note to them. Mm-hmm. It's obviously it's got to be the yeast because both of y'all's have that. I think Jerry's is a little bit more pronounced, but I'm getting it from both of them.
Yeah, I wonder if the rest of that bottle over there has as much trub as this first bit had. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the video.
Holy mackerel. Is that mine? That's mine, right?
These are, this is your Dusseldorf.
Man.
And I'm going to go see the rest of the bottle now. It's over by the sink.
Because this is my Dusseldorf. This is mine, I think.
Right?
Yeah, and it's
Pour
okay.
that hard? Is that what the deal is? Did it say pour hard on there?
No. Siphon hard. Get all that trub. Now, I will admit, there's a portion of bottling where I was pumping the beer with the siphon into the bottle. It just would not flow on its own.
I think I need a filter, Mike.
For my beer, yeah.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah, like I said, I think I'm going to give up on fermenting 1 gallon batches. I think I'll stick to 2 gallon, maybe 3, but and use those 1 gallon fermenters for secondary, maybe like oak chips or sours or fruit or something like that, where I don't have to deal with trying to bottle it with all the trub in there.
I'm going to go try to grab a filter real quick and just see if it makes a difference.
What I'm getting from Jerry's Kolsch yeast is a little bit of clove in the nose. That's what I'm getting. Not in yours, but in his.
I gotta say, I'm glad that I didn't enter these into the competition. Not with that much trub.
Yeah, that would be. You'd get a talking to about that.
That'd be low marks, my friend. Man, that is rough.
I don't know. The filter works a little bit, but must be some fine trub.
His trub is fine.
Let's see if I got less trub. There's a difference.
Holy mackerel.
No, it's a different glass though too. So
yeah, but still, you can see it. That is very turbid.
I think I like that Dusseldorf yeast better. For this style beer anyway.
Yeah, I agree.
You can see that.
So the descriptor for the Dusseldorf is, it says it produces clean, malty German brown and amber ales, and it keeps the contribution hop bitterness in the background while promoting sweet malt notes. So I'd have to agree with that for sure. That's definitely, you can definitely tell the difference in the two with the hoppiness. Right. It's much more prominent in the Kolsch.
Right.
Yeah, Dusseldorf, at least, well, definitely easier, cleaner. Clean, I think, is the perfect description of it.
Okay.
It's just nice and smooth, and not too many flavors in the beginning until you get to the end, and you get some of the bitterness. So
yeah. Well, definitely a problematic beer tasting. I'll tell you what.
No kidding.
Make sure Dave watches this episode.
Well, we learned some things. We learned that we like the Dusseldorf yeast with this style beer. We learned that
you shouldn't ferment 1 gallon batches.
Yeah, don't ferment to 1 gallon batches because we can't control the trub. It's hard to control the carbonation apparently on this style beer when we directly bottle.
Yeah, or individually dosing bottles is bad. Yeah.
We learned we don't drink from a broken bottle.
Yeah, I don't understand why Jesse didn't.
Yeah, I would have poured it.
Yeah, me too.
I would have grabbed a filter just like I did. And
you're not full German, right, Jesse? You're mostly German.
Well,
no, I'm just kidding. Don't drink from a broken bottle. We're not advocating that.
Yeah, that's a really bad idea.
Lawsuit.
That might give you a tummy ache.
No. So, Jerry, Big Brew is coming up this Saturday. Are you just doing a straight up IPA? What's your plan?
At the moment, I'm probably going to do a straight up IPA because I'm looking at using those cryo hops.
Yeah.
And with that 22.8 alpha acid, that lupulin,
Do you have enough of those?
Enough. Just the 1 ounce ought to do it, I think.
Okay, I got another ounce if you want it.
Yeah, the 1 ounce is going to take me up to 71 IBUs.
Yeah, but I mean for later, like flavor additions.
Oh yeah, now for flavoring, I'm going to go pick up some Amarillo this week.
Okay, gotcha.
For the aroma and the flavor, and I might whirlpool that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm really worried about adding any grains or watering it down. I mean, it's usually the best wort I get every year. So
yeah, they know what they're doing up there.
Yeah.
Chris is an excellent brewer.
Yeah, and then I've been brewing so much lately, and I need just a regular IPA.
Yeah,
so opportunity to do that.
I was talking that I was going to do a Kvike Common, so a California Common with a Kvike yeast. Right. Now, you're using a Kvike yeast. Yeah,
I'm going to use that Kvike yeast that you gave me. I gotta start building a starter on. I might start building that on Thursday.
Yeah. So I'm going to actually split the wort in half. Do a California Common and then a Pale Ale using those green ghost hops. How do you say that, Jesse?
Greengeist.
Greengeist.
I think it's groin. I think it's
Greengeist.
Groin,
like a ghost from my groin.
Yeah.
Greengeist.
I promised myself I was going to start being good and not be inappropriate.
Well, that was me. You can blame me on that one.
I was gonna run with it, and I decided against it. So.
See, that's self-control right there. That's excellent.
A little bit of discipline, yeah. So, but Jerry, I think I'm going to be doing very similar to what you're going to be doing, because I was actually looking the Amarillo hops for flavor.
Oh yeah.
And I was going to get some of that very similar bittering hops from Mike, because he was kind of.
Okay.
That sounded familiar when you said, "I'm going to get some Amarillo." Like,
that's why I'm looking forward to a simple afternoon with no mash to have to worry about, and just bring it back and boil it and throw it in the fermenter. I'm just going to ferment it downstairs because my temperature control is occupied right now, so it's just going to sit in the basement. So we'll see what happens.
So my temperature control freezer is occupied right now. Yeah. But I may put a heating wrap on it and a temperature probe and try to drive it up a little bit.
That's what I'm thinking about too. I may see. I'm not going to have a spare temperature controller, so if I put the heating blanket on it, I'm going to have to kind of monitor it, and that's might be tough. We'll have to see, because I know that Kvike yeast, or Quake, or however you say it.
Quake, either way. Yeah.
Quake yeast wants a higher temperature.
Yeah, I think the right way to say it is Quake, but I kept saying Quake, and everyone's like, huh? I was like, Kvike. And they're like, oh, yeah, I know what Kvike is, yeah.
So now, but I've also thought about maybe putting it upstairs instead of the basement. If I put it upstairs, it's warmer area of the house. So
yeah, because my house has been getting up into the high 70s and low 80s lately.
Yeah. Of course, though, it's supposed to snow on Tuesday and be cold. So.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah. 80 degrees Friday, 30 degrees Tuesday.
I was actually
springtime in the Rockies.
Leaving mine in the garage, just like set it off in the corner and see what happens. Because in the weekend I think it's supposed to get pretty warm again, back up in the 70s.
Yeah,
of course. So I was like, I might get in the.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd be worried about Tuesday.
About what?
About Tuesday, if it's going to be cold on Tuesday.
Yeah.
About kind of shocking it. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be.
You could put it in the bedroom, right next to the bed.
On my wife's side.
Yeah, on her side,
because she loves beer that much.
What I could do too, I think that I'll have to ask April if we did just get Ian a heating blanket for his bed in the basement because it gets cold down there. Mm. If it's got temperature control, maybe I could use that to control. When the heat comes on this.
I've thought about that. I was worried that the heating blankets would have some sort of safety feature,
right?
Where when they lose power, you got hit a button or something.
Right. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let me know if that works. Let me know. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because I've got like a little heating pad for your back, and that's how it is. Is it has a timer, and after so long, it turns off. Yeah. But if you cut power and restore power, you've got to hit the button to turn it on.
And I've got one of these, like what's on the Trapel right now is one of those little, it's like the clear plastic wrap that goes around the carboy. It's got the heating elements in it, and that's hooked into a dual control. That's it cuts on the freezer if it gets too warm, and it cuts on the heating if it gets too cold. Mm-hmm. And I can dial that in or leave that at a range, which right now it's sitting kind of at a range. Yeah. But the other thought is, well, I could let that Trapel cool off and not need the heating blanket in there anymore. I might go that route, but even then, there's no other temperature controller for it. So
yeah, or even go a couple of days, 3-4 days, and then move the heating element over to the IPA.
Right. Yeah.
Well, I got to say, I'm putting the alt beer on my brew again list. So, Czech pale lager alt beer.
Czech pale lager. Huh?
Oh, my Czech pale lager didn't come out well.
Jesse's lager that I had last night was very good.
That was good. I know. I keep telling him.
Yeah. Well, before when I had it, it was really, I don't know how else to describe it. It was really lagery. It had a very grainy, corny flavor to it, which was fine. I drank it. But then the other night, before I gave it to you guys, I had a Wibby's lager, which I think is awesome. So I had one of those, and it was really good. Then I had one of mine, and it tasted the same. Like,
there you go.
There's something wrong with my taste buds or something. There's something wrong.
There's no way I did something right.
Exactly. Either theirs went bad or there's something wrong with my tongue. I don't know which.
And we did the fancy pants water treatment with that too, didn't we?
Yep. Yeah.
Actually, that's the beer you made when Jerry came over, wasn't it? When me and Jerry brewed at my place.
I don't know. I don't remember.
I
don't think that I brewed, because I brewed the alt beer with you, Mike, at your place. I don't think Jesse brewed that day.
Yeah, didn't you brew this beer the day we brewed the alt beer? Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Hey, Jerry, thanks for taking time out and coming on the show.
You're welcome.
So I'm sorry my alt beer ruined your carpet.
No, it didn't ruin anything here. It was fun.
Thanks. So hopefully our next beer tasting won't be quite so problematic. We'll have to have you on back again. Hopefully after all the pandemic stuff is up, we can do that tasting of the singles with you and Mike.
And I just kegged my single this past weekend. Just the initial taste, the pre-carbonation taste. And I don't know if I've ever had a Belgian single before, but I tasted this and it tasted really nice.
Was it way hoppy?
I mean, it was a little hoppy.
Yeah, mine's way hoppy. Mine's pretty hoppy.
I don't know if it's going to be overly hoppy.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's definitely hops, and there's like a Pilsner type. You can taste the Pilsen, and it's hops, and there's some of that Belgian sugar, but it was very light tasting beer,
Well, I'm interested in trying trying them side by side.
Yeah.
So Mike's got a bronze medal winner, and then he's got one from that really hard to get monastery.
Oh yeah.
Best Lustre.
Yeah. Westfeltrin.
Westfeltrin. What? Say it again.
Westfeltrin.
Nice. He speaks the words.
Right.
No, so that would be fun. Yeah, if we could do that, if we could all get together and do that, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully coming up.
I don't know how long those singles are going to last in my fridge. I'm just saying. They have a limited shelf life.
I gotta say, I've drank a lot of that single. So, and I still have some in the keg. So if there's a couple of bottles left, I'll probably have enough to keg for you again.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he gave me quite a few. I think he gave me at least a 6-pack. So I should be able to have one or two more and still have one for the tasting. So it should be a problem.
So, we have anything else, gentlemen?
No. I don't think so.
No. Well, until next time, cheers.
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 Dink.
Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes. As the case may be.